humidity. Oh. Hey, before you get bored watching me put the outhouse on Stinky's platform, how about a quick dad joke? What did one cheek say to the other cheek? Give up? Together we can stop this chit. Yeah, ooh, that's a clinker, or clunker, or thunker. Looks close enough. I'll finish it by hand from there. Oh, that's cute. Well, that's not where I wanted it at all. Phooey. Right there is part of the reason why I was hanging up on the platform. That's one of the boards off the platform. There's a chunk of it. It was stuck underneath this outhouse. And what I meant about the channel being too wide for the droppings to fall into, yeah, critters can dig right there and get down in there and pop up and surprise you. Now for the roof, I probably did a little bit of overkill. We've got 2 layers of tar paper on here, 2 layers thick, that is. Of course, there's a second sheet to get up to the top there, which overlaps the bottom sheet by quite a little bit. But so right here, there's 4 layers, but 2 layers everywhere else. Plus, I put a galvanized drip rail around the edges. I'll put a cap on the top when we get the ridge, finish, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, we'll get that done when I get the shingles on. One thing I wanted to do was put tin roofing on the outhouse, be more authentic to the time period or whatever. Unfortunately, the box store in town was completely out, so I went for the next alternative, which was supposed to be desert tan 3-tab shingles. Well, I went with desert tan thinking that looked more like a cedar shingle. Well, what I got was this. This part's cedar, the cedar shingle look, the desert tan, but the other half of it's this icky green misted whatever it is. I don't know. This is what's going to show. I don't have an hour worth of time to run back into town to swap that out. It rang up as desert tan on the thing, so I'm hoping this green, whatever it is, feels kind of oily, ends up washing off and exposes this color here, which is what I was wanting. Anyway, it's getting late. I'm expecting rain, so I'm going to bite the bullet and just go ahead and put this stuff on and call it good. The first thing I did in putting on this asphalt roofing was to take the first layer and turn it around so that the ends of the shingles, or the things that make it look like ends of the shingles, the cutouts, were facing up. That way I have a solid surface all the way across the bottom edge here to catch rainwater. And I have the seam right here between those two nails. So if I take this piece and slide it down here where it ought to be, there's that seam right there. So it will be underneath the first tab, or the shingle, you know, the first tab side of the shingles that are going to be down. So yeah, the only objection I have is, yeah, you're going to see the desert tan in between. So not much I can do about that, because I want to get this project done and out of my hair, if I had any hair for it to get into. So hang on, we'll get it put together, and then I'll show you the end result. There's a poem that has stuck with me for years that I saw once upon a time, many, many moons ago, in an outhouse similar to this one in the Twin Falls City Park. It was a poem that somebody had written on the wall. And I'm going to share that little poem with you right now, because I've remembered it after all these years. They paint these walls to cover my pen, but the poop house poet has struck again. Yeah, that's a good one, huh? Well, there is the finished roof. It actually doesn't look too bad. The lighter colors of the tan really only show up down here on the bottom. The rest of it's a little darker, but it gives it some contrast colors in it, so it doesn't look too bad. And I've got the up here at the top, got the metal cap put in, so that's all done now. Okay, there is the three original walls, the one on the right, rear, and left. Yeah, I put a little bit of a light in here just to see what we're doing. Probably are going to end up with a light in here of some sort sooner or later anyway. The new roof, these are all 1x boards up here, 1x12s for the most part, other than this one right here is a 1x8. Just to make up the difference in spacing for the width. We do have the one new board across the back to hold it all together, plus all the exterior trim pieces. And we come down, and there it is. There's the hole. I haven't finished up that seat part yet. I'm going to, I know this sounds bad, but we're going to try that out. Yeah, we got to make sure it fits, right? Yeah. So as soon as we know that's the right shape and spot and whatnot, we'll attach those down more permanently, or put something underneath it to hook them all together so we can lift it all out if we need to for whatever reason. Well, that's going to conclude the outhouse rebuild here at Nelson Creek Farm. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, and let us know what you think of it in the comments. Sorry, some of my comments got a little below the belt, but hey, it's an outhouse. We're bound to have a few shitty jokes. Anyway, y'all be careful and be safe out there. I'm Farmer Dave. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.